Hello from the land of TV. This is King Cool. Welcome to the Toast Reviews. For those of you who don't know how this works, I watch a movie, I put it on the toaster, and I review it before the toast is done. And today, we're smack in the middle of Mermaid Month here this September. And that means today, we're going to be watching Aquamarine, the family movie from 2004, I think it was? 6, maybe 6, I think it was. And today, on the program, we have regular plain bagels from Honeydew Donuts. Like, Dunkin' Donuts is pretty much not quite a monopoly, but they're everywhere. And the guys just trying to stay around. So I'm going to try their bagels for once. Here we go. Too magnum. Alright. So this is about two 12-year-old, apparently according to the sleeve I got from Netflix, 12 years old girls who are JoJo and Emma Roberts. And they are about, there's always time limits with these movies, and there's going to be only 5 days before one of them goes all the way half across the world to Australia. But then a big storm happens, and a mermaid is swept into this pool nearby the beach. And they're like, hey, she's like, no, yeah, I ran away because my father wants me to get married to this guy, blah, but he doesn't think that, because apparently in mermaid societies there's no love. And I'm like, I can see why there's no love in mermaid societies, because they just lay a clutch of eggs like frogs, and then the guy goes over and inseminates them. It may be exactly how mermaids work, but that's my assumption. I certainly don't think they have live birth, so they don't probably have sex. Anyway, so that's why he's like, what's love? What do you mean? Do I love this this pile of eggs? Huh? So he's like, okay, I gotta prove love exists. And she's like, ooh, I saw this guy wakeboarding once, and he's super hot. Oh, there he is, and it's the lifeguard. And the two girls, JoJo and Emma, are like, what? Because they both have the hots for him. But here's what I like about this movie. Once they're like, we gotta help out this mermaid, they both are like, look, okay. Not even so much that they were like, oh my god, like, I so want him. That's not really the goal. Once they're like, look, she likes him too, and they can get the thing, they just sort of back off. And they're like, alright, if you can get him, go ahead and get him. Right? If I'm not mistaken, this is before she tells him, when you help out a mermaid, you get a wish. And it's like, alright, okay, so you're gonna get a wish. So that shows, that's interesting. This movie is just really, for the most part, positive. There's a couple of scenes. Obviously, right at that 57-minute mark, there's a scene where it's like, man, why are we bothering? Let's have a temporary split up, blah, 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 blah. And then in the third act, there's another scene where the two friends lash out at each other, and I'm like, this really is out of place here. Although at least it's mercifully short. And after that scene, they're like, okay, no, we gotta knit together. But that scene at the beginning I'm talking about, where they're like, they're gonna help her out. Like, what I liked is that it's not even a thing that they're like, oh, well, I'm not gonna help you out because I want him. It's like, no, this is the person who needs your help, and this is how we can help. Like, there's a movie called Aliens in the Attic from 2009, I think. Well, there's a brother, older brother and younger brother, and at the beginning there's tension between the two of them. But once aliens invade the attic, they don't even have a scene where it's like, look, we have to put aside our differences. It's just immediately, boom, they know whose side they're on. They're on each other's side. And I like that. And yes, of course, her legs turn. She grows legs, and I'm like, am I the only person who doesn't want my mermaid to grow legs? Because I'm just like, okay, but this one I sort of forgive a little more than Splash, because we already presupposed the existence of magic with the wish thing. So, yeah, they can have legs to turn it back to that. So it's more, it would be a little lame to call a movie magical. But it's good, it's optimistic. The three main actresses, I wish I knew the name of the girl who played Aquamarine, but I don't. All three of them do a great job at being, so it seems a little bad to call their performances bubbly. And yeah, I don't know anything about teenage girls, but they're talking about they teach her the art of courting by reading all these magazines, and the bad part of me was sort of like, hey, maybe they'll try it and they'll show, uh-oh, it doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know what those magazines contain. And then at one point, she's sitting down, and a conch shell starts glowing. It's like, oh no! You know how you can hear the ocean? Well, it goes both ways, and that's her phone. They only use it once. I sort of wish they used that more than once. I almost sort of wish they made Aquamarine stranger. But she does, at one point, drink salt water. She's big on salt. I'm just like, okay, this is more what I'm sort of looking for. It's still a kid's movie, so I think the mine would be, my perfect mermaid movie would be one that deals with these weirdness things, but also is probably PG-13 or further along and more mature and more weird, you know. But yeah, I liked it. I don't know what else to say. I mean, also, yeah, there's a character who discovers, and it's like, oh my god, she's a mermaid. No, I'm telling you people. I'm going to become more and more unreasonable. Hang on. This is light? What are you doing here? That's fine for me, but I set you to light. Doesn't make me happy. I don't have a lot of room here because I've got all these dishes around. Ironically, I wrote my notes on a Dunkin' Donuts bag that I intend to recycle. What did I write down? Scream. Why did I write that down? I have no idea. Anyway, I'm gonna butter me this because I am pretty much that all I have to say. I think against all odds, I actually quite liked it. I was charmed by this movie. Perhaps I shouldn't even say how much I was. Maybe it's a little weird that this stupid movie for 6-year-old girls. I was like, yeah, I like that. And like people are like, okay, not gonna talk to this guy ever again. I don't know. It was sweet. Sometimes you want a generally sweet, interesting movie. Ow! Okay, I really doubt I'm biting those anytime soon. Try the one that's not lava hot. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hot. This is King Cool. Drive home safe. Ha! Ha!